Hello. Sorry, I'm late. I'm never late. I never schedule lives either. So that is the reason why I'm never late. So apologies to everybody in here. Um, Hope everybody's doing okay. I know it's been a really, really rough day. Rough, kind of shitty, kind of upsetting, kind of just, I'm like fucking, my mind's kind of fucking just messed up a little bit right now. So let me just start off. Hold on. Before saying, first of all, hi everybody. Selena, Stacy. I don't know if I could say everybody's names. I don't know how many people are in here. But hello everybody. Uh, Sorry. Yes, thank you for being patient, guys. Sorry about that. Um, Also, I just want to say it to my mods, whoever's a mod in here, whoever holds a wrench in here, just please do me a favor. Um, do not time people out. Okay, don't block people unless they're being assholes and I mean really being hateful and just cruel or obviously there's no doxing allowed in here, so please don't hesitate to cancel out a dox and just hide them from my channel. They're an obvious troll. Hello, hi everybody. The other thing is, yeah, please just don't block anybody tonight. Let's let everybody have a say. And I also just want to start this off by saying I'm not up here. Okay, this isn't going to be a shit show that everybody wants to see. That I'm going to be turning on one of my friends, because that's not going to happen. I'm not going to talk shit about either one of my friends. I'm not giving a shit show tonight. So if you came here for that, you might as well just X out of the video because that's not why I'm going live. I don't do that. I'm not doing it. Made that mistake, been there, done that. And, I try to learn from my mistakes in life. So if you're coming in here to say this person did this and blame people, please don't. Just let's all take a step back, okay? Take a deep breath. I tell everybody this when they're having a fucking bad moment, take a deep breath and fucking calm down. Calm down. Because at the end of the day, guys, it's fucking YouTube, right? This is not real life. This is not fucking the end of the world. Nobody died, okay? Nobody's hurt. We're all gonna be okay, right? We're all gonna be okay. My concern today and why I put broken in my title and because I'm so upset is because I'm so I'm done with the fighting, man. Like, it sucks to fight with people that you don't like, okay? But then when people that you care about are not seeing eye to eye on things, that sucks even worse. It sucks even worse. And for me, it puts me in a bad position, right? Because two people I care about are not seeing eye to eye right now. Okay. They're kind of growing in two different directions. They're going two different places and it breaks my heart. I don't like to see that and I don't want to be stuck in the middle and it makes me angry. It makes me thank you, Badger, and thank you, Cam. Thank you, Badger. I second that sentiment. So let me pin that there. Hold on, where's my mouse? you know um like part of me just wants to hide and bury my head in the sand because that's the easiest thing to do. It's like let me just go put my head in the sand, and I kind of did for the last 2 days. Kind of fucking Rev, we want merch coming soon, Rev, it's coming. um I kind of did because I kind of don't want to be involved in two people that I care about when they're not seeing eye to eye. And then at the same time, I could also be a voice of reason, right? Like that's what I could be in this situation. That's what I try to be. Yeah, I know it doesn't always sound, I don't always seem that way, right? As a voice of reason, but I have to help as much as I can, I guess. I don't know. I never thought you would do that to Tiffany. I remember when Marissa came and with Laura, you told all of us not to unsub Laura. Yeah, Foxy Bot. I mean, I don't like, listen, I'm not a really big fighter, okay? Contrary to what people say here, like, I didn't grow up my whole life fighting with people. I wasn't like a fighter in high school. I didn't like fight all the people. Like, I was like mellow, chill, burnout girl who was like smoking joints and just like, yeah, man, let's all just get along. Like, like, I'm not really a fighter. So all this shit is not really thank you, Novemberine. Thank you. I hope it could be resolved too. But at the same time, I can't. I'm trying to look at this right from the perspective of everybody, right? Because it's not really my feelings. My feelings are not involved in any of this right now. I'm taking myself out of it, right? I care about both these people, so I can't say this one's totally wrong and that one's totally wrong. Everybody feels and processes things the way that they want to process them. The state of this fucking community is so fucked up right now. I just listened to a video where somebody was telling somebody, I'm going to rape you on YouTube. What the fuck does that even mean? Why is that even a thing? It's fucking YouTube. And like, I can't almost feel bad for some of these people when they're like, oh, I got doxxed. Well, you have your name on your fucking PayPal. Like, if you don't want to be doxxed, I hate to say this, don't fucking come on YouTube, man. Don't make a channel, because chances are you're going to get doxxed at some point in time. I think we've all learned that by now. Does it make it right? Nope. But you're taking that risk when you're fucking signing up here and you're putting your fucking channel out here. You're taking a risk of everybody knowing who the fuck you are. So enough with the fucking screaming, crying, flipping out about this shit. Okay? Take some responsibility that we're putting ourselves out there, right? We're having opinions about things. Not everybody's going to agree with our opinions about things. There's crazy fucking people on here. There's crazy fucking mentally unstable people on this platform, guys. Protect your fucking information. Protect yourself. If you don't want to fucking be put out there, don't put yourself out there. Don't put yourself out in the public eye. Don't make a channel. Don't fucking speak up on things. Make fucking DIY videos or some shit. But even then, you still might be fucking doxxed, because there's just hateful fucking assholes in this world. Period. End of story. It's just the way it is. If you listen to some of the biggest YouTubers, okay, what's the girl's name? Beauty vlogger. Why can't I fucking think of her name right now? Oh, Nikki Tutorials. She was just fucking held up by gunpoint in her own house. Okay, so the bigger you get, the more dangerous it gets. And that's a risk you're taking when you sign on to this platform and you put yourself out there. So to be crying and fucking threatening to rape people over it is a little fucking extreme. I'm just saying. Okay, so now that that's out of the way. But I'm going to tell you guys this, and I have not talked about this, but I have seen people asking, and there is quite a few people that have been friends of mine that have been in my chats for a long time. Some of them hold wrenches on my channel that have not been around for a while. Thank you, Kathleen. Welcome to you. Hold on. Oh, I don't have my YouTube chat. I'm sorry, Kathleen. Hold on. I can't see what level you are, but thank you for joining. I have to open my chat. Let me do that, actually. It's probably a good idea. So there's been a bunch of people here who I've talked to recently who have been very good to me, supporters, friends, whatever, who have simply left YouTube because the drama has gotten too much for them and they cannot fucking take it anymore. Why? Because they're going through shit in their real lives. They got things going on in their real lives, whether it's dealing with family issues or losing a job or this COVID bullshit and just the isolation of being home and, whatever. People are like, I can't take the stress. And I'm like, I'm thinking in my head, man, that's fucked up. Think about this, guys. Think about this, right? We come here for a place to go to get away from our real lives, right? Watch some videos, maybe have some laughs, be entertained, and all this other bullshit, right? And now this place that we come to for that has become so toxic that people are fucking leaving it. They're leaving. People that used to come into my chats and tell me how much it's a, fun place for them and they love coming to my chats and this and that are now leaving because it's gotten so fucking toxic and the fighting is too much for them and they can't fucking handle it. And I have to be honest with you guys, I don't want to do that to people. I don't want anybody to ever feel like they can't be in here because it's too fucking toxic. That's a shitty, shitty feeling. It's a shitty fucking feeling. Okay. I did not come here for that. I didn't come here to fight with people. I didn't come here to have wars. I didn't come here to bash people. I didn't come here for that. That's not why I joined YouTube, right? Everybody go back to the very beginning and put a 1 in the chat, actually, if you came here to fight with people. Tell me if you came here to fight with people. Put a 1 in the chat if you came here to fight with people, and put a 2 in the chat if you came here to escape something that's going on in your life, or just to, do something, just something to do while you're bored, something to keep you entertained, something to whatever. I just want to know. I enjoy YouTube to kick it. Maybe some people came here to connect. That's another whole aspect of this, right? A lot of people here are home, whether they're, and I know I have, because I've talked to you guys. Thank you. See all the 2s in there? You see all the 2s in there? Nobody came here to fucking fight with other people. Nobody came here for that reason. Okay. The other thing is there's a lot of people here too that are isolated, whether it's because they're sick, right? They're disabled, they're home, they're retired, whatever the situation is, and they don't have their family around, and they come here to connect with other human beings, right? They come here to have a kind of a social life, right? Like stay-at-home moms, people like myself, right? I'm home all the time. It gets kind of lonely being home all day by yourself and, whatever. I mean, could I get a job? Sure, but I don't have anybody to pick my son up, so I'm kind of fucked in that aspect, but that's besides the point. But a lot of people came here to connect with people. They didn't come here to get doxxed. They didn't come here to fucking be harassed. They didn't come here to fight with people. Obviously, it's the internet, right? And people we kind of have this veil in front of us where it's a veil that we don't have in real life, right? Where we just are so fucking open to say to people, fuck you, you're a piece of shit, because nothing's going to happen to us really, right? If we curse people out on here, like not immediately, at least nobody can punch you in the face. They can't do anything. So you kind of have a little bit more balls, right? To say things that are mean to people. Thank you, Natalie. I have a job. It is. Hey, Ditterbug. Your job is to entertain me. Exactly, Kathleen. Exactly. So it's like, trust me, it's become overwhelming and overbearing to me at times. I've been like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I here? Why am I doing this to myself? Like, why the fuck am I fighting with these fucking assholes? Really? Like, I don't know these people. I'm never going to meet these people. They have no fucking relevance in my life. Like Amanda Lynn, who gives a fuck about this girl? Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what she has to say about me anymore. So what I do is I log off. I just don't watch their fucking It's a Lonely World with her. Thank you, Dumperini. Let me pin that there. Have teenagers, and it is a lonely world with coronavirus and not going out very much. The kindness, constant fighting, pushing many away. It is. It is. So, with that said, okay, I woke up yesterday morning and I was getting dressed because I was bringing my son to the aquarium. So I was like, let's do something. We only have how many more weeks? School starts soon, sort of, in New York, right? I know most of you guys, kids have started if you're in the South and other places, but here we start in September, and it's actually a little delayed this year. But I'm like, I want to do what I can with my son while he's home, right? While he's young, you know? So we went to the aquarium yesterday. So I woke up and I text Tiffany and I'm like, what's up? You know, like I do every day. And she tells me she's on panel with FOD and Randy. And I'm like, why? Like I'm thinking in my head, why? Why are you talking to them? And, you know, that's her journey. That's her way of doing things. Like, you know, and I'm trying to keep that in mind. I don't like to fight with people. I don't like to, I don't know. FOD is a troll. I'm not giving this fucking troll any more attention. That's how I look at it. You know, I'm not going to keep going at her because I feel like that's what she wants me to do. And I'm like, I don't want to give you what you want, bitch. So I'm trying to avoid that. She came on Tiffany's panel the other night. We all screamed. But it didn't get anywhere. And that's what I'm kind of at that point right now where I'm realizing that like me fighting with those people isn't getting anywhere. I'm not going to change their minds. I'm not going to fucking magically make all these people like me. Okay. So my focus should be on the people that are here and that do support me, right? Not the people that are fucking shitting all over me all the time. You know, I've been swatted. I've had things mailed to my house. I've fucking had creepy letters, creepy people making videos about me. I mean, you know, that sucks. It's fucking horrible. And then I take Laura and I look at Laura's situation. Okay. And I'm like, Laura's had the worst shit happen to her. Okay. CPS called on her twice. Her kids are involved. That's fucking horrible, dude. That is fucking absolutely horrible that her kids were affected by this shit. Okay. And it's like, this shit that's real life shit, right? That is real life fucking shit. Gina, Tiffany is a spitfire. She has integrity, unlike them. Listen, and I'll never fault her for standing up for herself because like I know that she's a strong girl and she stands up for herself. And that's the thing that I honestly like about her. You know, I like that she stands up for herself. I like that she doesn't let people walk all over her. You know, that's a good quality to have. Because I'm kind of the same way. I don't let people walk all over me. But at the same time, and this is something that I've only personally learned in the last few years of my life. And I could kind of thank my husband for this because he's a lot more sensible than I am. I'm kind of a fucking hothead. No, I'm a really hothead. I'm a fucking asshole sometimes. I'm just going to straight out say it. I'm very reactive, you know, and a lot of times through my life, I have reacted. I have been very confrontational. I have fought when I probably didn't have to fight. And it hasn't really done so good for me all the time. Hasn't been the best decisions I've made personally in my life. You know, it's gotten me into trouble. And it's been a very fucking hard time trying to calm down that side of me. And I do say it because of my husband, because a lot of the times I really do have to think about him and my son too, you know. But you know, my husband's the one who I talk to about this shit. I can't talk to my son about it because he's 7, but you know what I'm saying? Like my husband, thinking of my husband and my son is what stops me from like being an asshole sometimes. Cause I'm like, I don't want to, you know, make my husband look bad. I don't want to make my son look bad. Like, but I have been really confrontational in my life, like really confrontational with people. And Tiffany kind of reminds me of how I was a couple of years ago, where I was like, oh no, they're not gonna fucking get away with that shit. No, fuck that. I'll tell them what's up. You know, I get it. Like I get her fucking tenacity and her ability. You know, her whatever. I get the way she is, but it's not always the best way to be. I'm not putting her down. But yesterday, I just couldn't wrap my head around like, I don't know. And again, I can't tell her what to do. Me personally, FOD's put my name in titles several times, calling me a trans basher and all this other crazy nonsense. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to go and fight with her because I don't think it's going to get anywhere. And that's one of the things my cousin Nico, I will credit her with this. Okay. My cousin Nico has told me this a long time ago. So when my mom first passed away and I first talked to her about everything that was happening with my family, my brother, my aunts and everything. And she said she went to see a therapist because she's a lot like me too. She's the same personality type where she's very confrontational. And she fucking fuck you and tells people exactly how it is. There's no filter, right? We just spit it out. But not everybody wants to hear what we have to say, So she told me her therapist told her, and it makes a lot of sense, right? It's like when I'm fighting with somebody, right? Or you're going to confront somebody, whatever it is. What are you going to get out of it? Stop and think, okay, is this benefiting me in any way? What am I going to get out of this? Where is this going to go? What is this going to do for me? And then if you can't answer those questions, then you're just fighting to fight at that point, right? Like if you don't know why you're fighting or what you want out of it or how it's going to benefit you, and then you're just going to continue on fighting, then you're just fighting to fight at that point. You're not fighting for, any reason. You're just like taking your anger out on somebody, right? So, and I'm not saying that's what Tiffany was doing yesterday, but I'm just saying that I've been trying to live my life now in a way where, I do try to think like that. Is there times I've fucked up and I've opened my mouth and I've made an asshole out of myself on here? Fuck yeah. I've been a fucking total douchebag sometimes. I get it. I have an opinion too. It just it just kills me, okay? Because I look at Tiffany and I look at Laura, and they're both very much the same, which is crazy that they're kind of bumping heads right now because they both have that same fire about them where they want to fucking fight with people. Silence is golden sometimes. It sure is. Sure is. So I could see, they both want to fight, have that fight in them. But I've watched Laura. Okay, let me do Laura first here. Let me talk about Laura for a second. Okay, so you guys all know me and Laura met in what was it? I think November of 2018, maybe a little later than that. I'm not even sure. So I've known Laura for 2 years now, or around 2 years, almost 2 years now, right? And we were friends in the beginning and we clicked and kind of hit it off right away because, we're both from the same area. I don't know if everybody knows this. Me and Laura grew up literally a town away from each other, even though she's 10 years, older than me. It's kind of like, wow, we're from the same place. We grew up. In fact, recently Laura was driving around on Google Maps and she's like, oh my God, we knew all the same places. She was in the neighborhood, driving around on Google Maps. And she's like, holy shit, she's like, oh, this place changed and that place changed. And, and we're talking about, I'm like, holy shit, Laura worked at a 7-Eleven right around the corner from my house. I didn't even know that, but we figured this out. So it's we came from the same place and we hit it off. And then Laura was talking to, who, that I can't stand. And then me and Laura stopped talking. We didn't necessarily have a fight. We just kind of parted ways, right? I was like, listen, if she's going to be hanging out with that person, I'm good. And this is early on in YouTube, right? Nothing has happened yet. Nobody's been doxxed well, I might have been doxxed, but nobody had been swatted. No CPS calls have ever been made. No, nothing like that, So I didn't talk to Laura for a long time. And then it was only a couple of months maybe into it where I started to see the little change in Laura, actually. Okay. Laura was going really fucking hard for people when this all happened. And I was like, it was making me not want to talk to her. I was like, man, Laura's being a piece of shit. She's being a dick. She's going after people really hard. You know what I'm saying? She's fucking cursing people out and, and then I started to think after a while, I was like, well, let me put myself in Laura's shoes, right? Because that's what people at Empathy do. And I'm like, well, how would I feel if I had all my friends had just turned their backs on me at one point in time, at once, like that? How would that make me feel? Well, I probably would be pretty pissed too. would I have handled it the same as her? I don't know, but I mean, I could see why she was upset and angry. She has all these people just fucking turn their backs on her. But then I saw her trying to change, okay? And I can never get mad at somebody who's actually trying to change, who's trying to say, okay, I'm going to put my sword down. I'm going to, not fight with people, trying to make peace with people, trying to make amends with people. And I actually saw her trying to change. And I saw the other people, and they were so fucking consumed with hate. They were so fucking consumed with hatred that their hatred started to fucking it started to overcome their rationale, their friendships, right? Their fucking loyalty, their morals, whatever. Their hatred grew so fucking strong that it was like some of them, and the ones I was close with specifically, were like, oh, well, I'm going to go talk to this person who's also, a piece of shit, right? Not that Laura's a piece of shit, but I'm saying like this, they're saying Laura's this, that, and the other thing. And then they go talk to somebody who is this, that, and the other thing, right? Who actually is this, that, and the other thing. And it's like, all right, well, you guys look like a bunch of hypocrites right now because you're talking to somebody who's actually worse than what you say Laura is. And like, that doesn't make sense. So now your hatred has now surpassed your fucking better judgment. Like, you're so angry and you want to prove so badly that Laura is a piece of shit that you're fucking going to the wrong people to do that. Like, that doesn't make sense to me, and it's never made sense to me. And I've seen people doing it on here. I've seen people to this day that they're like, oh my god, I can't stand Marsha White Sharkey, and then a fucking week later they're mad at Laura and they're best friends with Marsha White Sharkey. That doesn't make any sense to me. That doesn't mean Marsha White Sharkey changed. I'm just using her name. Is the first one that popped in my head. Don't ask me why, but I'm just saying, like, any one of them, pick any one of them, because they all have done it, and hold on a second. Bally Beeb and Laura, could you guys like block each other for a little bit? Please, let's settle this, guys. Let's not go there. Let's not scream at each other. Let's make a change today. Okay, guys? Let's make a change today. And let's look at the past and how things have been handled by others, and let's be smarter. And let's not handle things those ways, that same way. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. And Ballet Babe, you're entitled to your opinion too, okay? And I'm not, so I don't want to, I don't want you to think that I'm like against you, because I'm not. I just don't want to see you guys fighting. Could you save it just for a little bit? I just feel like we could be better than that, right? Okay, Ballet Babe. Nobody block her. Just let her stay. Please. I still haven't opened up my YouTube chat, so I have no fucking idea what's going on as far as, hold on, let me do that real quick. Oh, that's why I didn't do it. My fucking computer was like not letting me for some reason. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe I should just open a new window. Hold on. So anyway, but I saw Laura. The whole point of this is that I saw Laura trying to make a change and trying to not handle things the same way, right? Trying not to fight with people the same way, and this and that. Okay. So I saw Laura making a change, which I felt like, okay, I can never be mad at somebody who's trying to change for the better, right? They're trying to do something to better their lives. Like, I can't be mad at them, but I can be mad at a bunch of people who are being fucking hateful and doing really nasty things and yelling at people and fucking just like being hateful. Like, it's disgusting. Like, why do you want to be like that? So whatever. I don't even know where I was going with that. Hold on. I'm just trying to pull my live up, and I obviously can't fucking talk and chew gum at the same time.
Their lives.
Hold on. All right. So anyway, all right. So I decided that I was going to, on my own, speak out at one point in time and be like, hey, you know what? I'm not fucking cool with this shit anymore. My hopes were that I could open people's eyes and be like, you guys see how fucking hateful you're being? Like, come on, guys. I went on Laura's panel a few times. I tried to talk to her and I just kind of wanted people to see, like, look, we could resolve things. Like, this isn't the fucking end of the world. And it blew up in my face a little bit. People started coming for me instead. And that's fine because that shows me I'm happy that it happened. And I would never go back and change it because it showed me people's true colors. And I'm happy for that, because now I know that there's people that were in my circle that I don't want in my circle because I don't want people who could fucking flip their minds like that so quickly in my circle. If you're fucking not emotional and you can't get a grip of your fucking emotions and you just like turn on people that quickly, that means you never cared about them, right? Like, if you could turn on somebody and turn it off that quickly, you never cared about the person to begin with. And I don't want people around me that don't care about other people. I just don't. I don't want those type of people in my space. So if you don't like other human beings, don't fucking come near me. I'm good. If you don't have empathy, don't fucking come near me. I don't want those types of people in my space. Right now what's happening is that Laura's growing in one direction and I have to be honest with you guys. She's kind of made this clear to us in the last couple of, I don't even know, weeks, maybe a month, maybe even 2 months. I don't even know. But she's made it clear to us that she's over this shit. She's over the shit, the drama, the fighting. She doesn't watch these people, and I know everybody thinks Laura's sitting there watching everybody. She's really not, dude. Like, most of the stuff that Laura knows is secondhand information that she hears from other people. She's not sitting around watching Tracy or Serendipity or Marianne or fucking whoever. Name whoever the fuck. She's not watching them. She's not watching Diane, and I have to say, I haven't been watching Diane's channel either. And it's been a nice thing to not fucking watch them. I don't want to watch them. I don't like them. So why am I going to sit there watching them? You know what I'm saying? Like, we've all done our share of hate watching, but it gets old after a while. Like, so as long as they weren't talking, I feel like this is how I try to handle things. If you're not talking about me, I really don't care. Like, then I'm not going to talk about you. That's fair, right? Like, if you're not shitting on me, I'm not going to shit on you. If you shit on me, I'll shit on you again, But here's the thing too. I'm never going to go looking for it. And what I mean by that is, like, I'm not going to sit in your lives. I'm not going to fucking pop into your chat. Even if you are talking about me, I don't go in people's chats. I don't type in there. I don't say, fuck you guys and you're a piece of shit. Like, I don't do that. Cause you know what? That's not going to solve anything. It's not going to get anywhere. It's not going to change anything. It's not going to make anything better. And again, I go back to what my cousin said, right? Like, what is this doing for me? How is this helping me? How am I going to benefit from this? Is this going to, what is this going to do for me? It's not going to do anything for me. Me going into Diane's chat and fighting with her is not going to do anything. Me going on to fucking Diane's panel is not going to fucking do anything. Diane even admitted that her resolution nights suck. Okay. So I won't go. And the other thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to fucking help these people get any more money. You're not going to make any content. You're not going to get any views. You're not going to get any money. You're not going to get anything off of me, off of my back, which means I'm not going to give it to you. Like, I'm not going to come in your chat and willingly fight with you, right? And have all your fucking asshole subscribers attacking me. Why am I... That's not going to do anything for me. What is that doing for me? Nothing. So what? I get words out, big deal. Everybody's going to just call me an asshole anyway, right? They don't care. These people don't fucking care. We've tried to explain this so many times that these people don't fucking care. It does not matter what you put in their faces. It doesn't matter what you try to show them. It doesn't fucking matter. You are not going to fucking change these people's minds ever, ever. You're not going to fucking change their minds. You're not going to change Diane's mind. You're not going to change fucking Wendy's mind. You're not going to change Ash274's mind. So you know what I say? Fuck Diane, fuck Wendy, and fuck Ash274. I'm not going to fucking change their minds. Who gives a fuck? I'm not paying attention to these assholes. Why am I going to give these motherfuckers my attention? Like, why? Why am I going to waste my time on them? They've been shitty to me. I don't want to waste my time on them. So between yesterday and today, I'm just sitting back and watching this whole thing, and I'm like, you guys are like, I can't tell Tiffany what to do, right? And I can't tell Laura what to do. We're three strong-headed bitches. Like, nobody's telling any three of us what to do, right? I love when I see it written in chats where people are like, oh, MM is brainwashed by TM. Dude, nobody's fucking brainwashing me, okay? Nobody. Laura's not brainwashing me. I've seen people say Laura's fucking brainwashing me and Tiffany's brainwashing me. No. Nobody's fucking brainwashing me. I'm very strong-minded. I don't let people fucking tell me what to do. I don't have to go along with everything. I don't have to agree with everything. But I still try to be there for my friends, even when I don't fucking agree with them. Just yesterday and today, I almost felt like I couldn't be, because I didn't even know what to say over the last 24 hours. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck to say. So I said nothing, because I have to like make a decision, and sometimes I'm quiet and I just sit back and I observe, because that's how you learn, right? You don't learn anything running your fucking mouth. Wise people, smart people listen. They don't fucking talk. They listen more than they talk. She's been very good to me. No hater will convince me otherwise. Right. Soldier photos. Nobody, like, listen, if my mind was that easy to convince, wouldn't I be like reading all these idiots in the chats that are like, oh, TM's brainwashing MM? Why wouldn't that brainwash me then? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not that dumb. I don't fall for people just because everybody's like, oh, this is what it is. Like, a lot of these fucking people in the chats, they just say shit to stir the fucking pot. And I just want to say, what I saw over the last 2 days is, I'm just saying this, okay? And I'm not saying this to put anybody down, okay? I sat back for once. I didn't get myself involved. I didn't jump up on a panel. I didn't go in a chat. I sat back and I watched, and I said, okay, let me observe here. And what I saw was, I saw one of my friends that I care about playing right into the hands of people who fucking live for this shit, who want this shit, who fucking want us to fight, who want us to tear each other apart, okay? And then I saw my other friend, who I care about, saying, I'm fucking done with this shit. I don't want any more of this shit. And guess what? I can't blame either one of them. At the end of the day, they're both in their own rights. They're both right. You know what I'm saying? I can't disagree with either one of them, because everybody has to fucking handle things the way that they want to fucking handle them. So I can't be like, you know, well, Tiffany's wrong or Laura's wrong. Or I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking doing that. But I do think, and again, I look at Tiffany sometimes and I'm like, wow, Tiffany's like me, where, you know, I didn't give a fuck what anybody thought, what anybody said. I was like, this is how I fucking feel, and this is what I'm fucking doing, and I don't fucking care if anybody's behind me, because I'm like that too. I can be like that, you know. I'm like, fuck this, I don't care. This is how I feel, and I'm strong, and I can do this by myself. And I see her, and I admire that about her. But then I also see Laura, and Laura's been through this shit for fucking 2 years almost now. 2 years. And it's like, she's got to be tired. I know she's tired, because she's been telling me, and she's been telling Tiffany that she's fucking tired, that she doesn't have it in her anymore, that she's done fighting with people, that she's trying to change, that she's trying to fucking go in a different direction. This is not a secret. It's not a secret. She's been telling us this. I mean, she wants to take her channel somewhere else. She doesn't want now, you know, and what I heard, I did hear what Laura said today, okay? Because I know this is going to be the big thing. This is going to be the big thing. Everybody's going to be like, "Ooh." I saw people in chats, what's Mega Mobster think? What's MM think? Well, I think that I could see both sides. Okay. I see, but here's the thing. All right. I know Laura went up there with the best of intentions, okay, which was to ask them to just leave her alone. And I do think Tiffany took it a little bit wrong, but I can kind of understand. Laura, I love you, but you're not always the best with words sometimes. She's not. She kind of can word things fucking, in a way where it's like, oh, Laura, why'd you say that? But, but it's Laura. So then you just like, whatever. I could see both sides, but I know that Laura's, what matters to me more is people's intentions. And I don't think she went up there to fucking embarrass her, hurt her. I really do think she went up there and she made a genuine, attempt to try to just say, could you guys leave her alone? Maybe she didn't say it the best way or the way that Tiffany would have wanted it to be said. And I understand that. But her intentions, right, which is what we have to look at, I don't think were wrong intentions or bad intentions. I don't think she went up there to hurt her. But I think she went up there with intentions to try to get them to back off, right? And Laura, I feel like, and I don't know this, but I'm just trying to put myself in her head, in her space. She's trying to Laura's 10 years older than me, which makes her, I think, 15 years older than Tiffany, right? She's also been on YouTube a lot longer than her and than I. And she's been through hell the last 2 years. And I think that she's trying to save Tiffany from herself in a sense, right? From doing what she did, Laura did, because Laura made mistakes on here. Okay. Laura went through hell on here, and Laura's now starting to take responsibility that a lot of the things that happened to her on here were because of her own doing. Now, I don't know if Laura remembers this, but we had a conversation. I think I came up on her channel sometime last summer, and I said the same. I'm like, Laura, you have to take some responsibility in all this too. Because I knew that was the problem. That's why the whole other side hated her so much, is because I was like, and they're saying that she's not taking responsibility for anything. So maybe if I tell her like, hey, Laura, you got to take some responsibility, maybe she'll start to see that. And I think she has started to see that, right? She's taken some responsibility, because we all have our own responsibility in this, right? I've said it before on my panel a million times. I have responsibility in what happened to me, because I came on here, I was talking shit about people. It's gonna happen. I'm putting myself out there, so I have to take some responsibility. Does that mean what the person did right? No, but I have to take some responsibility, right? I can't sit here and be like, well, I'm a victim because they were just picking on me, I'm innocent. No, I wasn't innocent. I fucking got up here and talked shit about people, and I guess I talked shit about the wrong person, or the wrong person heard me talking shit and they decided to fucking call the cops on me, thinking that it was gonna scare me away or something. I don't know what the fuck they thought, but it's my fault too, right? I have to take some responsibility in that. So let's look at this whole situation with Diane, right? And Randy and all this shit. Now, people might not like this. I'm trying to be fair, okay? Tiffany said something today at the end of her live. I caught the end, and she said, Laura has to take, I'm sorry. We warned Laura not to say something about the Randy suicide thing, right? Okay. We did. And Laura still did it. She still went on Twitter or wherever she did it, and she did it, right? And we were kind of like, oh, Laura. But then I was like, when Laura started to explain herself, and she was like, well, these people can't tell me how to react. They've been after me for this many months, and I just had it. I had it. And Laura's, so let's go back that far. Laura's been saying she had it. She's at a breaking point, right? And she can't handle much more. So when she said that, I was like, okay, well, now, Tiffany, I hope if you're listening, you don't get upset. At the same time, Laura warned you not to say anything about going for St. Jude's, right? Because I was on this phone call and I remember Laura saying to you, they're going to come harder for you. Are you prepared for what's going to come back at you? Now, Laura didn't know what that was, but she said, are you prepared for what's going to come back at you? And I don't remember what Tiffany said, but we warned, I don't even want to say we, I'll say Laura warned you too. And then you still said it, right? And then Randy came for you after that, right? And we're not mad at you. I'm not mad at you because, again, I'm trying to understand that Tiffany, she also has a breaking point, right? We all do. We all have a fucking breaking point. Like, how much of this shit could you seriously take? Myself included. I can't take, too much. That's why I get quiet sometimes. I just sit back sometimes because, like, I can't take it and I don't know how to handle it. And the best thing for me to do is to fucking just kind of sit back and think for a little bit before I speak, which is like new to me, but it's something that I'm trying to do. But like, they came after her. They're trying to trigger her. I see what's happening because I did sit back this time. Okay, Randy has admitted several times that she's trying to trigger. And I'm going to just be honest, okay? A friend who's not involved in any of this shit texted me the other day. And they said something that was pretty smart to me. And what they said was that they're going after Tiffany for a reason because she's the easiest one to trigger. And I thought about that. And I'm like, you know what? You might be right. And I'm not saying that as that Tiffany's weak or anything. I'm saying that maybe out of the three of us, right, she might be the most reactive to things. Because, like, I don't go in people's chats and I don't fuck with them in that way. And I don't, the more time goes on, like, I don't make community posts about these assholes because it's just no fucking point anymore in my head. But I'm like, they're trying to fucking trigger her. So when she went up on FOD's panel the other day, right? And I don't know what got her up there or why she went up there because I didn't catch the beginning. I'm like, they were, her and Randy, I listened to Randy and FOD, and they were as calm as could fucking be on that panel. They were fucking as calm as could be. And they were laughing at her, right? Because they knew exactly what they were fucking doing. It's almost like the little Bugs Bunny trap, right? Yosemite Sam, he like put that little fucking box up and dangled the carrot with the stick. You guys know what I'm talking about? And Bugs Bunny just runs in and then the stick falls and the box like falls on him. That's like what happened yesterday, in my opinion. Like, they set the trap, right? All they had to do was put her name in the title. And then she came and started fighting with them. They could have put any one of our names in the title, right? It could have been mine, but like, I'm no fun. FOD's put my name in her chat, in her title 3 times now or 2 times now, and I haven't showed up for either fucking live. Why? Because I'm not talking to that asshole. There's nothing gonna get resolved with that fucking weirdo. I'm not playing her fucking game, dude. This bitch is playing a fucking game with us, guys. If you can't see that, you're fucking blind. Okay? So I'm not playing her fucking game. I'm not going to go sit there and entertain her audience, right? And give her views and help her do whatever the fuck it is she's looking for. Personally, I feel like she's looking for attention. That's what she, because we all have something to gain, right? For being here on YouTube, whether it's attention, whatever it is. If that's what FOD's motive is here, attention, shit, I'm not fucking giving that shit to her. I'm not fucking going over to her channel and giving her fucking views and her attention. Ain't happening. Sorry, not happening. Okay? Just like the same reason, I ain't going on Diane's channel. I ain't fucking helping Diane get super chats. And all while her fucking chat and her panel humiliate the shit out of me and yell at me and treat me like shit. What the fuck do I get from that? Right? That's not going to get me anything. And it's not letting them win in my eyes because, like, I'm winning in the end. You guys aren't winning. They're not winning in my eyes. They're fucking losing as far as I'm concerned because they're talking about me and I'm not fucking gonna come to their panels and I'm not gonna fucking give in to their shit, you know? Debbie, what do you mean? Tiny mind Tiff. Please don't insult. Please, guys, try not to insult people. I'm just asking, please, please. So, like, see, I saw the whole thing happen yesterday, and I saw FOD, and then Randy, of course, because Randy has admitted several times that she just loves to trigger people. So Randy jumped up on the panel to trigger Tiffany yesterday, and then, you know, I hate to say this. Oh God, I hate to say this, but what did you think was going to happen? Diane, of course, it's Friday night. It's ladies' night, right? Diane's going to go live about this tonight because Diane probably had nothing to talk about last night. So she went live about it last night. So you gave her content last night. You handed Diane more super chats and more fucking views and content last night. And I'm not fucking doing that anymore. I don't want to fucking give these people anything. They don't deserve to gain anything off of me, right? If they're going to talk about me, I can't stop that, but I can stop interacting with them and giving them more of a reason to talk about me, right? That's how I feel. But then again, I'm not Tiffany. I can't tell her how to feel things. Somebody said this earlier in the chat, and I was like, wow, they're right. Tiffany's at right now where Laura was a year ago. So in her head, right? Laura was fucking so pissed off. She's just lashing out at everybody. You know, she's like standing her ground. She's not letting these people fucking call her liars. She's, you know, cursing them out. She's fucking relentless after them, right? And now she's at a point a year later that she's like, I'm fucking tired of fighting with the same fucking people again. I can't get mad at her for that. You know what I'm saying? But I also can't get mad at Tiffany for wanting to stand up for herself either. So it's like, this puts me in a crossroads, right? Because then it comes down to like their expectations, right? And I explained this to Laura earlier. I explained this at one time to people. I'm saying earlier. I don't know why. I explained this, right? Expectations of people. We can only expect people, our friends, right? We have, when it comes to friends, right? And our expectations. And I bring up my own friend, my own personal life, that we got into like a fight. We kind of didn't talk for like, not even a fight. We didn't talk for 2 years. And my expectations of her as a friend were too high. My expectations of her were too high. You know, she's not the same friend that, like, I'm a better friend to her than she is to me. Okay. But that's because of who I am. That's because of the way I was raised. That's because of whatever. It's, you know, it's all different factors that go into what makes me who I am. Like, this is one of the hardest lessons I've personally had to learn in my life, is that like, not everybody has the same heart as you, right? It's hard to understand that. You know, some people's hearts aren't as strong. Some people don't care as much. Like, you cannot expect everybody to care about something as much as you do all the time. So it's a hard thing to swallow, you know? So if Laura doesn't want to be part of this, we have to respect that Laura doesn't want to be part of it, right? I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what to do in this situation. It's so hard. Like, I don't want to say the wrong thing. I feel like, I think this could be resolved. I mean, you're letting Diane and them win. They want to see us break apart, fall apart at the seams, and fucking bash each other. These people have even been writing it in fucking chats. I'm not giving that to those people. I'm not giving it to them. I'm not going to be like, here, guys, we're all going to fucking rip each other to shreds now and let everybody watch it. Not happening. Not fucking happening. Laura says, I don't think Tiffany can handle what has happened to me at all. Going on her reaction to some medical stuff my entire life has been ripped apart by these people. I was trying to be a real friend. All right, Laura. So and again, this goes down to like we all handle things differently. So Laura, yeah, and I've told Laura this before that like I don't know if I would have stuck around for what Laura was going through in the last 2 years, like all the shit that happened to her, being put on the dirty, like these people, the videos, fucking CPS calls. Like, I don't know if I would have, like, at a certain point in time, you have to ask yourself, like, is this worth it? Is this worth all the fucking trouble that comes along with this? Like, we would do this anywhere in our lives, right? Like, if you were working at a job, right? And it was sucking the life out of you and it was ruining your marriage because you were working so much fucking overtime, right? And you weren't seeing your kids because you were at work so much. Wouldn't you stand back and be like, okay, let me reevaluate this. Like, my job is interfering with my marriage and my life. So you might have to look at your job and be like, okay, maybe I have to cut back hours or something or find a new job because it's interfering with my home life. Like, we all have to look at that. Like, how much is this YouTube thing interfering with our personal lives and shit? Laura's been through the ringer, dude. Like, I don't know if I could have handled all that. And in a certain extent, okay, Laura, I guess I could kind of see what you're saying there too, because like, what if CPS showed up at your house? What if the cops showed up? Thank God that didn't happen. But like, what if that did happen? Like, that sucks. It sucks. And I'm not, and Laura, and that's probably going to get taken the wrong way that you're like making it like what Randy did was right. Randy is fucking wrong, dude, what she did. 100,000 fucking % wrong. The behavior I've seen from Randy over the last couple of fucking months, I do not approve of. It completely changed my opinion of her. I think she's just a shit-starring troublemaker, right? I really do. And I see that she's kind of, what she does? She kind of like one of those people. She gets in fights with people. I've seen her do this quite a few times. She gets in fights with people, and then behind the scenes, she contacts them and tries to make buddy cool with them, right? Why? To protect Diane and Wendy. She does this a lot. Now, FOD, I don't know if you know this, boo-boo, but you're one of those people. You're one of those people that Randy played, okay, to keep you off Diane and Wendy. Okay, girl, think about that. Your ass was played. You look like a fool. But I've seen her do it to many people, because there was another person that I know that Diane and Wendy were fighting with, and then Randy reached out to them behind the scenes and made all friends with them. She's all friendly with them, and they're all buddy, just so they leave Diane and Wendy alone. That's what she does, okay? That's her little job. But she's getting more popular. She really let this like YouTube quote, I don't even want to call it fame, but I guess I will, fame, go to her fucking head. Yesterday, when I heard Randy telling Low Lightly yesterday, oh, you're trying to ride my coattails. Randy, who the fuck are you that anybody's riding your fucking coattails? Girl, stop. First of all, Randy, if we want to be honest, you have ridden Diane's coattails, and your other friend, Yaba, I don't even know her, but I heard she has a lot of subscribers. So we could say, Randy, you probably rode her coattails too. So nobody's riding your fucking coattails, girl. No, that's not happening. But nice try. You're nobody. We're all nobody on here when it comes down to it. Riding your fucking coattails. Girl, that's a fucking stretch and a half. That's like a fucking 10-mile stretch, okay? Nobody's riding your fucking coattails. Let's just be real, okay? But she lets shit go to her head, I think a little. She's got like people in her chats, and she's like, everybody's jealous of me, and they're jealous. I mean, even Wendy too. Wendy's like, they're jealous that they can't come in here. Wendy, the fuck out of here. We don't want to come in your chats, Wendy. When was the last time you've seen me try to come into your guys' chats? Like, I don't want to fucking come. I fucking walked away from you. I wasn't even friends with you, Wendy. I don't even know why Wendy includes herself in this shit. I really don't. I don't get it. I don't know why nobody talks about her. She's kind of like the little Diane sidekick. Like, nobody even thinks about her. I forget she fucking exists sometimes. And then it's like, she's like talking about this as if it's like happening directly to her. And it's like, nobody really like fights with you, but okay. But Wendy's like, we don't want them around. Bitch, nobody wants to be around you. Stop kidding yourself. Nobody wants to be in your chat. We don't give a fuck. We have our own people, our own following. We don't need you, but thanks. And Wendy couldn't keep my fucking name out of her fucking big mouth yesterday. I noticed that too. Shut the fuck up, Wendy. Sit the fuck down, okay? Just saying, okay? And again, like, I haven't mentioned her, but she's got to mention me. Whatever. Don't care. Go for it, Wendy. Have fun. Because again, I'm not going to sit here fighting with them because it's not going to get anywhere. I've figured out I don't like Wendy. I don't like who she is as a person. And I don't want anything to do with her. But at the same time, as long as she shuts her fucking mouth, I'll shut my fucking mouth. Like, it's that simple. It's that simple. Don't talk about me. I won't talk about you. That's pretty simple concept. Yeah, Wendy is an asshole. Wendy is the third wheel. I always thought Randy was the third wheel, but I think when Randy's competing for the second wheel fucking position now. So, whatever. No one wants to be near you, Wendy. Nobody fucking cares about you. You're irrelevant. That's one person. I just don't have any fucking time for or care for. Anyway, my whole point here tonight is not to talk about them. You know, I'm just like, I'm starting to think in my head right now that it's making people uncomfortable. And what I saw today, okay, back to today, I saw now people who yesterday were fucking friends with each other, right? Now fucking fighting in chats. And I'm like, oh my God, people feeling torn again. All right. Now there's more people going, oh, I gotta go into fucking, if I go into Laura's chat, Tiffany's gonna get upset. If I go into Tiffany's chat, Laura's gonna get upset. We just fucking you guys created, I don't even want to say you guys, there's another divide now in the fucking community. There's another fucking divide. And now the subscribers that are here for us, who support our channels, once again have to make a fucking choice. It's like, how much smaller do we want to make these groups of people that follow us? Like, is anybody thinking of the subscribers? That's what I want to know. Or is anybody thinking of the subscribers? Because really, at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. We come here for you guys. I don't come up here to hear myself talk. I come up here because you guys support it. No, Laura, I know you didn't tell anybody not to go to her. I'm saying, though, people are going to feel that way because you guys are fighting right now, right? And they're like, I saw people in the chats. I watched the chats going, oh my God, I hope you guys can work this out. Oh my God. You know, and I feel the same way, you know, because I'm like, now I feel I'm with you guys in the fucking chat right now. I'm with you guys. I'm in the middle. I don't know what to do. I don't fucking know what to do right now. I don't know. And you know what? It's easy for people to say, well, you know, just be friends with both people, but it never fucking works out on here. It doesn't work out. It just doesn't work out. It doesn't fucking work out. You cannot do that. One person's always going to get mad. One person's always going to be like, well, why are you talking to her? Why are you talking to her? Why are you in her chat? Why are you doing that? You know, and it just never fucking works out. It sucks seeing this happen. Exactly, Tallulah. So, like, I'm angry because I'm like, wow, we're giving these assholes who want to see us fight so bad. We just handed it to them. We handed it to them. Here you go. Watch us fight today. I think sometimes you have to take a step away from YouTube, dude. I want to go back to what Laura said, okay, about Tiffany just a little while ago. because she has been online for 2 days straight now. 2 days straight now, right? She went on FOD's panel in the morning. Low Lightly. She went and talked to Low Lightly. It broke my fucking heart. Randy, you're a piece of shit. Okay. And I just have to say this for the way you fucking talked to Low Lightly yesterday. Shame on you. You are a fucking cunt. And I don't use that word very lightly, but on you, you deserve it. The way you fucking talked to her yesterday. How fucking dare you? Seriously, talking to her like that. There was no need. You went way overboard, way over the fucking top. Way over the fucking top. The girl's fucking crying and you're telling her she's a piece of shit. Wow, Randy. Randy, get on your medication. Okay? If you're off your meds, because that bullshit is not going to fly with me. I'm off my meds. Oh, I didn't know what I was doing. No, girl, you know exactly what you're doing, Randy. I've been watching you for a while. You know exactly what you're doing. In fact, there's several times you purposely said, I wanted to trigger Tiffany Marie. I wanted to trigger her. That they are trying to trigger Tiffany on purpose because they know they'll get a reaction out of her. Me, not so much. Laura, not so much anymore. Maybe Laura last year, yeah. Laura now, I don't think they're gonna get that reaction out of her. Do you notice how they shifted? Have you guys seen the shift? How they've shifted from Laura to like me, and then now to Tiffany more. They're focusing on Tiffany more. There's a fucking reason for that. There's a reason for that. Because they are getting the most they're going to go after the person that's going to react to them the most, right? To give them the most drama. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, and I'm not saying that to put Tiffany down. I'm just saying that they know that she's going to be the one to react to them the quickest before me and Laura. They know that. So they're going after her on purpose. So, she's not paying necessarily. I heard her saying this earlier too, and I have to disagree in a sense because she was saying that she's paying for what Laura said about the mom, the mom. First of all, let me just put this out here. Okay. I never agreed with Laura's comment that she said. I don't agree with anybody. Okay. And I just want to make this clear. Anybody, Laura, Tiffany, you guys are both my friends. I don't agree with either one of you guys bringing up anybody's dead relatives. Please don't do that anymore. Please don't do that. Whether it's saying that you're dragging them to hell or suicide or I don't even want to say a thing about Diane's sister because I can't. It's just not nice. I won't even repeat it. I mean, I don't know. See, when you guys do that, you don't realize they're going to come for me because why? I'm the one with dead relatives. So, and it happened. It did happen. I heard them. Well, Leanna's mom. They had to bring my mom up. They're not going to go after Tiffany because Tiffany doesn't have any relatives that recently passed away. They're not going to go after Laura because Laura, they went after Tiffany not because of what Laura said. They went after Tiffany because Tiffany's the only one that they had information that they thought was like damning medical information. I would have played it a little differently, to be honest. I would have been like, thanks, Randy. I've been meaning to talk about that. Thank you for putting that out there. I've been meaning to talk about that. They didn't have anything because trust me, if they had something on me, they probably would have, came after me. They had nothing on Laura to come after her for. They had nothing on me. So they went after Tiffany by default because they had something. That's the only reason they went after her. If you can't see their fucking game by now, I don't know what to tell you guys. It's so fucking obvious at this point. They're going after people simply because they can. That's really what it comes down to. They're the fucking drama community. They live for this shit. So they are going to keep it going by any means possible. That's why you can't react to them. Stop fucking reacting to them. Stop fighting them. It's not giving up. It's not giving up. It's taking the power back. If we don't respond or react to them, we hold the power, right? If you give them a reaction, if you give them a response, you are handing the power right back to them. That's why I don't go in their chats. That's why I don't interact with them, because I am not going to give them the fucking power over me. Not happening. You are handing them, when you fight with them, you're handing them ammunition to use against you. That's all you're doing. You're not going to fucking beat them, okay? You're not. Here's what's not going to happen by fighting with Diane and fucking Randy and Wendy, okay? You're not going to get them off of YouTube. You're not going to get them to stop being assholes, because that's just who they are. You're not going to change them. You're not going to make them see the error of their ways, okay? You're not going to change their followers' opinion. They have a very big following, okay? We could all admit that. So we're not going to change their followers. We're not going to change their minds. It's not happening. So at that point in time, what's the goal of fighting with them? The other thing is, and I've said this, and I know this upsets Tiffany when I say this, I did not agree with her going for St. Jude. Why? Only because I felt like she was wasting her time, because I don't think that St. Jude, like that, if Diane's donating her money outside of YouTube and it's her money and it's coming from her checkbook, they don't care. They just want money. They're just going to take money. They don't care where it's coming from. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of fucking criminals and shit that donate. A lot of narcissists like to be charitable. It's just how it is. They like to be philanthropists or whatever the fuck you call it. It's wasted energy to me. Like, see, to sit there and write a letter to them about Diane is wasted effort, in my opinion. Like, I don't want to spend. Diane, again, is not going to win over me to get that much of my time, because then Diane's kind of controlling my life, right? She's renting space in my head. I'm spending time off of YouTube writing about Diane. And I don't want to do that, because, like, I don't want to think about Diane. I want to think about Diane as little as possible. Don't want to talk about her. Don't want to think about her. And people here don't understand, like, some of the things that they think you could do, and you can't really do things. Get somebody kicked off of YouTube that easily. Everybody's like, oh my God, they got Dave's channel taken down. Well, Dave doxes people. That's why Dave has probably grossly violated YouTube's terms of service. That's why his channel got taken down. And I heard, and I just want to say this, Vinny G, I heard this, I don't know if it's a rumor, and I've never had a problem with Vinny G, but I've heard Vinny G and Jenny Jen want to get Laura's channel taken down next. Really, guys? Why? What did Laura do to Vinny G? I just want to know, Vinny. I've never had a problem with Vinny. I've always liked Vinny. But I just like, Vinny, come on, dude. You got better things to spend your fucking time on than taking Laura's channel down. Come on, bro. You got better things to do. Why are you wasting your fucking time doing that, if that's what you're even trying to do? Come on, Vinny. I would love to have a conversation with you one day, Vin. Reach out to me so we could talk about this, because it's a waste of fucking time. You don't have to hate to be better. Just be better for yourself. I agree with that, Natalie. So I got two friends now that are going in two separate directions, right? And it leaves me in the middle, holding my head up. Like, I don't even know what to do. I'm not choosing sides. I'm not doing that. And I don't think all of you guys should have to do that. I don't think you guys should have to do that. We've had to do it so many fucking times. So many times. So at this point, I want to hear what you guys think, because I'm kind of lost right now and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm kind of all over the place. All I know is that I don't want to further stress you guys out anymore. Like, I don't want you guys to come on my channel and feel stressed out because people are screaming at each other. That is not what I fucking came here for. It's not what I came here for. I'm not choosing a side. I love them both. Thank you, Laura. See, you had over 500 here tonight. You didn't bash the other side. You weren't fighting with anyone. You aren't dragging anyone. This is what I'm talking about in regards to making peace. It's not a hard concept. All right, let me talk about that. I don't think Laura's trying to align herself with anybody. Okay. I don't think she's trying to be buddies with anybody. I don't think she's going to be best friends with anybody. I think she's just fucking had enough, man. She's tired. You know, I fought my fucking brother and his wife, and you guys, I might as well just spoil the rest of my fucking series since it seems like I'm never going to fucking finish the fucking videos. I brought my brother and his wife. Things got so bad at a point, and my brother and his wife were getting so toxic, and they were being there was so much misconduct as a executor of the estate, okay, that my attorney finally said, okay, it's time to make sanctions and it's time to have your brother removed. You know, like, it's time to go to the court and tell the court what your brother's been doing this whole time, and how he's been fucking things up, and how he's been costing the estate more money, and how he's been making everything difficult and not doing what he's supposed to be doing. Okay. So I said, fine. I walked into my attorney's office with a fucking $3,000 check, and I'm like, here you go. And I was ready to fucking tear these motherfuckers down. I had it. I fucking had it. They were torturing me through this whole entire process, playing games with me. I mean, when there was nothing left to fight about, his wife started changing mailing addresses and just like fucking around with the mail and just anything she could to fuck with me. And I was so like, the fight in me, I wanted to fucking bury these assholes. I was like, I am going to bury these motherfuckers under the fucking ground. I am going to fucking bury them. And then I didn't even know this. My attorney added this into the motion that I wrote, that had I been successful, right, I would have been able to recover basically all the money I had to waste on my attorney because of them. Because like, I didn't, they would refuse to talk to me. So then she would tell me I have to call my attorney, and then that cost me money. She was doing it on purpose, my brother's wife. She would tell me, oh, well, I'm not answering you. She wouldn't answer questions I was asking her, you know. Well, I was trying to talk to my brother. I wasn't even allowed to talk to my brother. So I already had to give up and just kind of talk to her through this email. And she was like, telling me, you know, well, ask your attorney. She wouldn't even answer simple fucking questions. Like, where's this piece of paper? Where's this document? Ask your attorney for it. And the reason she was doing that is because she thought that it was going to cost me more and more and more money every time I went to go ask my attorney something, because their attorney charged them out that fucking asshole. So at this point in time, I was like, dude, let's go through it. Okay. But then I got so fed up, even with that, I like finally had to fucking just give up, because my mental health at that point in time was being so affected by it. I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't fucking eating right. I was fucked up. I was having anxiety. I was fucking angry all the time. My heart was racing. I was having physical symptoms from it. My body was fucking with me. I had a rash all over my fucking scalp. Like, I was physically having pain. I mean, it was really fucking affecting me very badly. And I finally just fucking said, you know what? Fuck this. It's not fucking worth it. If I sit here and fight these assholes in court, it's going to drag this shit out even more. I don't want to do that to myself. I'm not doing that to myself. Not fucking doing that to myself. So I contacted my attorney finally. Thank you, Shanna Dawn. Thank you. And who? Oh, Flower for Life. I'm so sorry I didn't see you. Sorry. I hope if she's still in here. I'm so sorry. Thank you. I finally just fucking gave up, dude. I gave the fuck up. And I didn't look at it like giving up, because you know what? I still won, because I got what I wanted. I didn't want to deal with her anymore. It was like, I paid $3,000. It's like in fucking Bronx Tale. Remember when C was young, kind of younger? No, he wasn't a young boy. Sorry. He was like a little older, and he's chasing this guy down for money. And what's his name? Who was the mob boss? Sonny tells him, what are you doing? What are you chasing that guy down for? He's like, you fucking, how much money does he owe you? He's like, $20. He's like, it cost you $20 to get rid of him. Let him go. Let him fucking keep the $20. It cost you $20 to get rid of him. Now the guy's going to avoid you for the rest of your life. It's the same concept. I was like, holy shit, you know what? I paid $3,000 and I could look at it like a loss, but no, I got what I wanted out of it in the end, right? I paid the $3,000 and I didn't have to deal with them for the rest of the time until we fucking signed the papers to finish my mom's estate. It was the most peaceful time I had since my mom passed away. So even though I didn't get my brother removed, which was my goal, it didn't matter. I got what I wanted, which was to not have to deal with them and for me to get my mental health back because I was really starting to fucking lose it. His wife is that crazy. Like, I really thought I was going to end up in a fucking loony bin. Like, I was having a serious mental breakdown at that point in time. Okay. So it's the same thing on here, right? Laura's like at that point where it's like, maybe, I don't know, maybe Laura's at that point. You know, I don't know what's going on. Well, you guys don't know either, right? What's going on in Laura's personal life, in her day-to-day life, in her day-to-day struggles. Maybe Laura's at that point right now where she's like, I cannot fucking take any more of this shit. And if I take any more, I'm going to lose my shit. This isn't worth it anymore. It's not fucking worth it anymore. Doesn't mean she's going to be friends with them. Doesn't mean anything. It just means that it's not worth her fucking mental health anymore. I don't know how she went through what she went through for the last fucking 2 years. You know, Tiffany, you might be in a different place than Laura right now as far as the fight and what you can handle. And, you know, I don't know. Everybody might be in a different place. All three of us might be. Because I'm telling you, I'm at the end of my rope with fighting with these fucking assholes. I am. I'm just done. I'm getting there too. It doesn't mean I don't want to be friends with these people. I have no desire to ever fucking talk to Diane ever again. You know what I'm saying? Or be friends with her or be cool with her. I don't want to talk to Randy, that's for sure. And Wendy could go fuck herself because I was never friends with Wendy in the first place. I really don't fucking care what she does. But like, I also don't know if I could keep fucking fighting with them either. They don't fight like normal people. Just like my brother's wife, she don't fight like a normal person, dude. A normal wife would have said, you know what? I don't get along with your sister. I'm going to step out. You deal with your sister. It's your mother who passed away. Why don't you guys handle this? It's going to make it harder if I'm involved, right? That's what a normal person would have fucking said. But she's not a normal person. Instead, she doubled down and she kept fucking going and going and going and going at me. She just couldn't fucking stop. She had to fucking control everything. And she couldn't fucking stop. You know? And it was like, wow, why is this stranger doing this? Like, I don't understand. Diane, Randy, Wendy, they're the same way, dude. They can't stop. They're in the drama community for a fucking reason. They proudly say it for a fucking reason. They love to do this shit. It brings them excitement. It fulfills them in some way. And it's gone too fucking far. Too fucking far. And since when do we, like, I want to support both of my friends, right? But they're both going separate ways. How the fuck do I do that? How do I do that? I don't know what to do in this situation. Well, BJ, that's what I'm saying. Ignore them. Don't give them any concept. That's the road I kind of want to take. You know, I've been kind of avoiding anything to do with them lately. I certainly am not about to jump into one of their chats or jump up on a panel and fight with them because that's just going to what happened yesterday was like everything just got dredged back up again. It was kind of quiet. Nobody was talking about it now. And I'm not justifying what Randy did because Randy was fucking wrong, whether you like it or not. Okay? Whether you like it or not, it was fucking wrong what she did. It's not her place to ever say anybody's medical condition. It's not her place to fucking, you know, whatever. Do I know if Randy's the person who found out all the shit? Honestly, I don't think so because Randy's too stupid and I don't even think she would be smart enough to figure out how to find that information. I think she has a bunch of little people that are her little friends, and they've even said it. That people have emailed them this information, which is possible, right? Either way, it's not Randy's place to put anybody's personal fucking information out there. It's just not their fucking place. Hold on a second. I'm gonna mute for. Thank you. Thank you, New Orleans. I want to say Alicia. Everybody knows your name is Alicia. I don't know why I always forget what I should call you. Thank you, Alicia. I really appreciate that. And Shanna, did I say thank you, Shanna? I'm sorry. I'm really not paying attention to my chat good enough. It sounds like, hold on a second. No, see what this, wait a second. Hold on. Let me go up here. So this fucking weird account that I've never seen before. It sounds like you want to sign with Perplexed, but you don't want to hurt your friend. No. If I'm going to be 100% honest, there's things Laura does that I don't agree with, and there's things Tiffany does that I don't agree with. Just because we're friends, we don't have to agree with everything we have to do. It's not separate ways. Well, I don't want it to be, Desiree. Coffee and conversations. Don't pick a side. Avoid participating in convos with either side about the other one and continue your individual friendships. That's what I've had to do in the past. I know. And that sounds so easy. Moonchild MM is given. Moonchild Pink. I don't care what people, say about me. If they feel whatever, it doesn't matter. I just feel like I'm in a fucking. I don't agree with everything that everybody does. I mean, I'm sorry. I just don't. And if I'm being honest here, and I'm only talking about the last day or so, I don't agree. I just don't agree with fucking going on panels and fighting with these people. That I don't agree with. And I said it. I said it more than once this week. Why are you even bothering with these people? Because I just don't see the point, because they're relentless and they're not going to stop, and it's not giving up, and it's not letting them win, and it's just not giving them what they fucking want. And that's how I want to fucking handle it at this point. But I want nothing to do with those fucking assholes. You know what I'm saying? And it's but I'm trying to be respectful of both people's decisions. If you want to fight and you want to continue fighting, do that. But me and Laura and Tiffany, right? Everything that each one of us does affects the other. And we always get lumped together, whether we want to or not. Everybody's always like, Ella, I see it all the time in chats, LK, MM, and TM. And it's we're all it's all we share a fucking brain. And it's no, we're all three individual people and we don't agree on everything. We don't. We just, I thought we just don't give people the shit show, right? We don't need to let everybody fucking know all the time that we don't agree on everything always. I don't think that it's necessary for all of YouTube to know that we all don't fucking agree on stuff, but I'm trying to fucking put myself in both of their shoes. I mean, I could understand Laura's point, because I know what Laura's end goal is that she wants to just fucking get out of this shit, and she's been saying it for a very long time to us. So I kind of understand what her end game is. Tiffany on the other hand, I don't really know what she's looking for out of this situation. I do know Laura's goals are very clear, right? Laura makes it very clear that she has a channel. It's a business. She depends on YouTube for money. She's got to make decisions in that sense. I'm not in her position. I'm not a single mother. I don't have 3 kids in a household to take care of. So I can never say, oh, Laura, well, you shouldn't do this and that, because my family comes first out of all this shit. my family becomes before any of this shit. And I say that all the time, and it's because it's the fucking truth. My family comes before all this shit. Like yesterday, I brought my son to the aquarium. YouTube's not going to stop me from bringing my son to the aquarium. Like, you know, I mean, I couldn't sit there and be there and listen. I just couldn't. I was busy. I was doing stuff. So it's like, and then I was just fucking tired and relaxing last night. That I needed it, you know. I just needed it. I need breaks from this shit. I can't go 3 days straight on YouTube shit. I just can't do it, you know. So, but you know, Tiffany, I don't know what I don't know what the end goal is on her half, because we've asked her, but we don't know what it is. You know, I know it's like, do you want to take Diane down and Wendy and Randy? Because like, I don't know if that's gonna happen. You know, look at Marissa, perfect example. I mean, at least she was smart enough to shut her fucking mouth and just move away from all this shit for the most part. Like she wasn't getting anywhere, you know. And I hate to give her any credit, but I'll give her that kind of credit. She was like, "You're not winning this one. Bye. Just go. Go talk about washed up fucking stars from the fucking 80s, okay? Maybe that's what your purpose is here. Do it." And she is kind of doing it, right? If somebody's threatening to take down your channel, that is illegal. It's a cyber crime and you're entitled to go to the cops for help. Hey, Bam Bam. So I don't know what her goal is, but also I don't want to like not support her, you know, because of that. So I just like, if it's coming off that I'm like supporting one more than the other, it's only because like I've been, Laura's made it very clear to me her goals on YouTube, her goals in this situation. So I understand that. It's all I'm saying. And it's not that Tiffany has that, like, I know how Tiffany feels. I'm just saying, I don't know what she's like, what is she trying to accomplish? I don't know, here on YouTube, right? And in friendships and everything like that. That I don't know. You know, she doesn't have, I do know though that she does, you know, her channel's not monetized, and she's also made it very clear that she's here, you know, for her channel exists just to fucking basically respond to people who are talking shit, right? So you have two people with two completely different goals and things here on YouTube, right? Because like the main reason we're here is because of YouTube. So Laura wants to build her channel. She wants to grow on YouTube. So I guess, you know, for her, she's got to make moves that are going to make her better her goals in life. And I can't hate on her for that, because that's what she wants to do with her life. You know, she's got to do what's best for her in her life. I just don't even know. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Pugs, where did it get chilly outside? Because out here, I'm fucking sweating my balls off right now. I don't have balls, but if I did, they'd be fucking sweating. It's a tough spot to be in, and I love your honesty and loyalty. Thank you, Muppets and Manilow. Like, I just don't know. I don't know. I don't want to have to choose. So could you guys just get your shit together? Is that too much to ask? Is that too much to fucking ask? Get your shit together. I think at the end of the day, we all have to decide, is this shit worth it? Is it worth friendships? Is Diane, Randy, and Wendy worth a friendship? Is fighting with people worth my mental health? Is it worth my sanity? Is it worth me fucking no fucks giving? Did you not just hear what I said? I sound like I chose Laura. I didn't choose anybody. I didn't choose anybody. Like, what are you not hearing? What the fuck are you not hearing? I mean, do you not hear me sounding conflicted in my head? Because I don't want to have to choose. I don't have to fucking choose anybody. I can understand Laura's goals on YouTube more. That's all I'm fucking saying. How does that sound like I chose her side more? I like, help me out here. Help me the fuck out. We all three of us basically have different thoughts on how to handle things, right? I'm telling you guys my way of fucking wanting to handle some of this shit that goes on here, right? This is how I've been handling. Tiffany's handling it a different way. She wants to fight with them, right? She wants to um go in their chats and comment. I don't do that. I just don't want to do that. I don't personally want to handle that. I still don't like those motherfuckers and I still want nothing to do with them. And then I'm saying that Laura's goals are to fucking move on. She doesn't want to deal with this. I can't get mad at her for not wanting to fucking fight with people. Think of how crazy that sounds. So it's like, it's not choosing somebody's side. I can't be angry with her. And I'm just telling you guys that in the last 24 hours while I sat back and observed things, I see a friend who's letting this shit kind of affect her. And that's to the point where she took up so much time, and put so much time into these assholes who don't deserve her time. They don't deserve her time. They're not worth your fucking time. That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm not saying she's wrong for it. I'm just saying that, like, that's how I feel about it. I can't agree with everything that everybody does. But I wouldn't let Randy and fucking Diane, they consumed so much time on all of our lives, mine, Tiffany's, Laura's, whether it's fighting with them on here or talking about it on the phone. It's consuming. And it's like, you got to get to a certain point where you're like, these people aren't fucking consuming my time anymore, right? They're sucking the life out of me. And I'm not fucking letting them do that anymore. They're not fucking sucking the life out of me. Do I have Tiffany's back? Fuck yeah, I do. I don't fucking think what Randy did to her was right. It's fucking wrong. It's not Randy's business ever to talk about other people's fucking personal shit. I don't think she would appreciate it. But you know what, Randy? Man the fuck up, okay? Or woman the fuck up. Go fucking apologize to Tiffany directly. They don't want to do that. She's fucking wrong. She sat there yesterday and I listened to her acting like a fucking victim. I didn't do this. I didn't do this. We was just talking. No, Randy, you did fucking do it. You did. And you were trying to gaslight Lil Lightly yesterday. I watched the whole fucking thing. You tried to gaslight the shit out of that woman yesterday. You and Diane. That's Diane's thing. That's how she gets you. I'm so disappointed in you. I'm so disappointed. She reaches out to people behind the scenes and tells them how disappointed she is. So that automatically makes people feel bad about themselves. When they hear the word disappointed, they're like, oh my God, I'm a failure. It didn't work with me because she tried the same thing with me. And I'm like, yeah, Diane, well, go fucking be disappointed with me. I really don't care. But that's such a manipulation. She reached out to Lil Lightly and was like, I'm so disappointed in you. Tiffany lied to you. Not really, but okay. Not really. She didn't really lie to you. To Lil Lightly. She didn't lie. Lil Lightly saw it and even told Diane, I saw it with my own eyes, and Diane was still trying to gaslight her and tell her that, no, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. But okay, Tiffany wrote a comment on fucking MFW's channel. Okay. Granted, could she have even forgot that she put in there that she wrote exactly what her diagnosis was? Sure, she could have forgot. You think I remember every fucking comment that I write for the last fucking 10 years or whatever, however long I've been on here? No, I fucking never would be able to remember all my comments. But she didn't know at that time when she was writing this, right, that she was going to be in a community where there's going to be doxers and people who use your personal information against you and this and that and this, that, and the other thing. At the end of the day, what Randy supposedly exposed was a joke. I mean, it really was. I would have laughed in her face. Been like, yeah, great job, Randy. You really got me there. Like, really, none of that was embarrassing. None of that was bad. So what? She has a medical condition that she can't help, right? And she has she had a fucking fundraiser. Big fucking deal. Wow, Randy. Wow, you're fucking Sherlock Holmes there. You really got her. Like, that was not even anything. I don't know why they thought that was like some big thing, but it was like kind of pathetic. And I would kind of just would have laughed at them and been like, yeah, you got me. You really got me. you got my medical information. Woo! Like, so you guys found out about my secret disease that I can't help. It's like they're sick people that they thought that that was some type of fucking news. But it's the way they present everything. You know, Ash 274, the little sneak that she is, she's like, oh, I saw this. Why is Ash 274 screenshotting that comment? Like, I was thinking of that yesterday. I'm like, why? Who even screenshot that comment? Like, why do you even fucking care? Anything these people can do to fucking bring down another person, anything that they could do. We have screamed from the rooftops at this point, though. We have gotten it out, right? And all the people, here's the thing. We could only convince so many people, right? That Diane and Randy and Wendy are pieces of shit. If people need to see for themselves. It's just what it comes down to. It's like when you see your girlfriend, one of your girlfriends is in like an abusive relationship with a guy, and you're like, why does she keep fucking going back to this guy? He's like treating her like shit. There's nothing you could say to that girlfriend that's going to get her to leave the relationship. She needs to see it on her own. Or it's like a drug addict, right? If you're, you know, somebody's on drugs and you could love them to death. Like, it's like, it doesn't matter. They need to make the decision on themselves. They need to see it for themselves. They need to hit rock bottom so that they're like, oh shit, you know what? My life is in shambles and it's because of this drug. I'm going to go clean my life up. Or this guy's abusing me and I don't like it. I'm going to leave him. But they have to see it on their own. We have to leave. We put enough information out there. We have to leave. Like, at this point, people need to learn on their own. And if they don't, then that's on them. If they can't see those people for what they are at this point, that's on them. I'm not making it my life's mission, though, to take Diane and Wendy down and, you know, remind everybody what pieces of shit they are, because they will show people eventually. People will start seeing it eventually. It might be one person a year. It might be one person every month. It's just, you know, but it will happen because people like that, they always fucking reveal themselves eventually. People are going to get sick of their shit. People are going to start seeing that this is all they do. And they're going to have to move the fuck on with their lives. But I'm not going to keep the focus on those people, on the people who can't make up their minds or the people who are in their chats. I don't care. You know what? Let them fucking see for themselves. Not my job to convince people that they're shitty people. It's not my job. I can't save everybody in the world. I can't do it. So I'm going to stay over here, focus on the people that I can talk to, who do support me, who do know the truth, who can see them fucking for what they are. That's it. There's no point of fighting with these people anymore. There's just no fucking point. There's no point. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. The less we all react to the beat, the easier it gets to see through all the lies, BSing is. And I've been watching my chats over the last couple months, and I see people who have been in my chats since day one that are saying to me, you know, make a mobster, don't pay attention to it anymore. Don't give it any more attention. And I have to listen to you guys too. You know, like, if this is starting to get too much for people, like I said before, do not want to be the cause for that. This shit has gone to such a point where it's so ugly and so nasty now that it's scaring people away from here. People who need us, people who fucking depend on me to go live and Laura to go live and Tiffany to go live and have a place to talk to people. And, you know, that's what we do, essentially. We provide you guys with a place to talk and chat and bullshit with one another. And it's like, there's going to be nobody left in any of our fucking chats pretty soon. There's going to be nowhere for any of us to go if we all keep fighting and taking down each other's channels and giving each other strikes. And there's going to be nowhere left to go. So I don't know what to do anymore. I don't. Who wants that kind of stress? Fuck that. That's what I'm saying, Bam Bam. Like, I don't know what to do anymore. People will figure them out. Hold on. I mean, I'm willing to And I'm just putting this out there. I don't know if, I don't know if people are gonna wanna take this offer, but I'm willing, if my two friends would want to talk to each other, I'm willing to like mediate or be in the middle. Not be in the I don't want to be in the middle. I'm willing to fucking help you guys make things better. That's what I guess I'm trying to say. I don't want to sit here and just listen to you guys fight with each other, because that's not fun. But I'm willing to help you guys like try to fix things. If that's a possibility, I'm willing to do that. I don't want to pick sides between two people that I really fucking care about. Just because I don't see eye to eye 100% on this situation, I also don't want to fucking pick sides. Like, it doesn't mean that like, I'm this is a problem around here, dude. We're so fucking quick to turn on people. Like, I don't like, are people like this in their real lives too? Because like, I'm not this. Here we go. Laura says, I'm all for it. Caslin says, let's fix this. I want to. Let's fix this, guys. We're stronger than this. We're fucking smarter than this. We're not going to let these fucking assholes do this. Nenny, I'm talking to you too. Come in here and let's talk. Come on. Where is Nenny? I know she's around. Come on, Nenny. Is Nenny here? Or bring her here. Get her here. Come on, Nenny. Like, I want you guys to work this out. We don't have to turn this into let's be so reactive and fucking, go our separate ways. No, it doesn't have to fucking be like this. Guys, we have all held each other up, okay, and supported each other for so long. Even when there was shit that I didn't agree with, there's some shit that Laura's done I don't agree with. There's shit Tiffany's done that I don't agree with. And I'm sure there's shit I've done that they don't agree with, But we've all stood by each other while this was happening. Okay? We're women. We should be upholding one another. We should be supporting one another. And we should be supporting each other's decisions in life. So if one of us decides, listen, I want to do this, support it. If one, I don't think we should be just cutting each other off. That's not the fucking answer. So I'm begging you guys to fucking talk about this and fix it. Because this is not, it's not the end of the world. It's not the worst thing that could happen. You guys both said things to each other that were shitty today, okay? Tiffany, we're not so nice earlier today. And then Laura got up and she kind of cursed and wasn't so nice, but you guys are both shitty and said shitty things. Let's move past that. You know why? Because the emotions in this fucking place get you so crazy. We're all running high on emotions, okay? And that's what these people want to happen. They want to fucking tear us apart. Don't let it happen. Shannon, in all fairness, Nenny had nothing to do with this. I love Nenny. I want Nenny to come in here and we talk. Please, Nenny, please talk to Laura. Please don't let these people fucking win. Come on, guys. We're better than this. We are fucking better than this. We're a family, whether you like it or not. Okay, we created this little fucking family, whether we're fucking trauma bonded or not. I don't know, but maybe we are. We're a little family, and we've all been through all this shit together. Now is not the time to just break apart and be like, hey, you know what? Fuck you. No. We've been through too much shit together to fucking all fall apart right now. Okay? I am not gonna let that happen. Or at least I'm not gonna try to let that happen. And if there's anything I can fucking do to fix it, or maybe come to a fucking understanding. I mean, maybe this was all a misunderstanding. I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell people how to feel. I just I just don't get it. Offline and private is my suggestion. Also, thank you, MM Greg. I agree. That you're right, MM Greg. It probably should happen offline and in private. But like, this isn't the fucking way. This isn't what we should be doing. We've all been together through all this shit. Why fucking this isn't worth it? Like, these people are not fucking worth it. They're not worth fucking breaking apart. Let's hold each other up. You know, hold up each other's and just try to be better people. All of us try to be better people. Fuck these people. Stop letting these fucking assholes get us so angry and get us all fucking worked up and get us all fucking crazy. They're not worth it. They're not worth our fucking anger, our energy, our time. None of it. Our friends, they're not worth it. You guys are fighting against the fucking drama community, okay? Just think about that for a second. These people created a community just to fuck with each other. No. Dog, me too. And I wish you would come in here so we could all work it out. Do it for our subs. See, Badger speaks. Badger is speaking. Okay? Badger's the mayor. He's saying it all. It's for all the people in here who do not want to fucking choose. Okay? Think about, unfortunately, Tiffany too. Okay? I know you don't make money on here. You have connected to people, Tiffany, in here, right? In Laura's chats, in my chats, right? And now we're all tied together. We're all one big family. So this isn't just about us and our feelings anymore. It's about everybody's feelings in our chats. It's about all the people that support us. It's not just our feelings anymore. Okay? We have to think beyond ourselves. We are kind of like the leaders, I guess, in a sense, right? Thank you, Flower for Life. Again, I appreciate that. The drama, thank you. I miss you too, Flower for Life. I was just talking about you the other day. I'm wondering where you've been. And here you are. Thank you. I hope you're doing okay. The drama community prefers... I just lost. Who is that? Jamie. Hi, Jamie, Texas chick. The drama community prefers to tear each other down rather than empower other women. It's wrong and stupid. Exactly. They do. That's what they do. And that's what we don't do. That's why we're so fucking over their shit, right? Because we don't like what they do. We don't like how they fucking just shit all over people, tear each other apart, and do lives and fucking rip every aspect of a person's life apart, okay? But if we stand together, we're stronger. If we fall apart, no, we're not. And if we rip more of the community apart, we're not doing anybody any good. This is not going to fucking help anybody. I think it'll all be okay with a day of rest and no BS. Hugs, unfortunately, I don't know this time because it's a little different. I mean, listen, I'm just going to be dead honest with you guys. Like, we've had arguments, the three of us, in private, but we never bring it to YouTube, ever. And like today, it came to YouTube. And me and Mobster, they don't want peace on the other side. Hold on. They don't want peace on the other side, Makeup Mobster. You three are not built the same way as them. You are friends, and you know how to be loyal friends to one another. Please handle it privately. Agreed. Hold on a second. I'm trying to read your guys' comments because I wasn't paying attention too much. TM, and Laura, I look up to all three of you. I never want to see the strongest three fall apart. Thank you, Shauna Dawn. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, if we fucking fall apart, we're basically telling all of our fucking subscribers right now, fuck you guys. Go fuck yourselves, guys. We don't care about you. Okay, so I'm telling everybody in this chat right now who's participating in chat, I'm not talking about the fucking lurkers who are going to use this tomorrow for fucking YouTube fodder. Talking to the people in my chat that I care about you guys. I care about your guys' feelings, okay? And like, I know you guys depend on us in a sense, right? In a way, when you come here, and like, I think we need to be better for you guys, okay? I think we owe it to you guys to try to work it out so that you guys don't have to feel obligated, because as much as we say, don't choose, you don't have to choose. I know that that's not how it works, because I feel like that right now. I myself feel like that right now. Don't choose, because we shouldn't make people choose. We shouldn't make people make choices, right? Nobody should have to make a choice. Hey, it's either you're gonna fucking, rip this person's head off, or I'm not talking to you, or we shouldn't have to feel like that. Nobody should ever have to feel like that. Let's just try to respect each other's choices and decisions and just fucking move on. Move the fuck on. And then with the other side and the other people, let's just go our separate ways. Stop talking about us. We'll stop talking about you. It's pretty fucking easy. It's pretty fucking simple. I don't think that's too hard to do, especially when it's at the cost of subscribers and people that are here, and we're hurting other people. People are emotional. I don't think a lot of the creators realize this. You guys, okay, the subscribers, you guys are emotionally invested in us and our lives and our fights and everything that happens to us. I see you guys out there. I see so many of you guys out there. When I'm having a problem with somebody, I see you guys in the comments and in the and I just want you guys to know that I do see it. Like, I see you guys there, like, fighting for me, and I'm like, wow, like, this is like, I almost don't know how to handle it sometimes, because I'm like, I feel bad, I don't want people fighting and putting targets on their backs, but I at the same time, I appreciate it. I appreciate the people that go to bat for me and who have my back. I see it. Like, don't think I don't appreciate it, because I do. I love all you guys who I've seen out there. Please don't do it. Don't put yourself ever in the line of fire. But I know that some of you guys are just going to do it anyway, because you're crazy fucks like I am. Like, and I appreciate it so much, but like, we all have to keep that in mind. Like, you guys are emotionally invested in us, right? And we're emotionally invested in you guys, like some of you guys too. I mean, I know you guys in the chat personally. Some of you guys I talk to personally. And I've made connections with you guys, and I'm emotionally invested in you guys. And it's like, we have a responsibility to you guys now that, like, I know some of you guys feel our feelings, right? When we're upset, it makes you guys upset. And like, I've been really starting to notice that more and more lately, as I have friends who have just disappeared out of my chats or just off of YouTube. Thank you, Irish Gal. I appreciate that. And I'm like, holy shit, like, you guys are invested. Like, I don't want to hurt you guys, and I don't want you guys running away also, because it's like, it's fucking too toxic here for you guys. Like, no, I don't want that. I want to scare you guys away. I know there's so many of you guys in this chat that depend on, having a place to talk and just talk about life. And, that's why I created my channel. I didn't come here to fight with people. I didn't come here to talk about Diane for the rest of my life and the drama community. I came here to make videos about life so that people who can relate with me could come here and talk and have a place to talk. Because when I was going through what I went through, I didn't have a place to talk like that. I wish I did, but I didn't. So I created a place for other people to talk, right? And my channel really needs to get back to that because that's why I came here. That's why I made my fucking series on my channel. That's why I do these lives and I talk about life and shit because I want people to have a place to go and talk about the problems that they're having with their family and have other people to connect to because that helps people heal. It helps people get through what they're going through when they have other people to connect with. So I'm not fucking, and we all do that. I know me and Tiffany have had some fucking amazing lives on here where we just talked about life and shit. And you know, and she has a lot to offer in that sense. She gives some good advice, you know, and it's like, come on, guys. We're better than this. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Pound. So I'm hoping you guys can talk. Look at the chat before you came up, Mega Monster. None of us were talking about other people or the drama. We were showing love and support to one another and talking about positive things. See, Stephanie, that's what this should be. That's why we're here. We should be here. That's what we should be doing. We shouldn't be here ripping each other's fucking heads off. That's not healthy for anybody here. You're working your ass off to make this work, Makeup Mobster. Thank you. But is there some stubbornness going on? I don't know, Dawn Marie. I honestly don't know. Y'all three are powerhouse together. I love all three of y'all. Thank you, Hummingbird. And we love you too. And thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. I mean, we are not the same as them, is my point, Mega Monster. You're right, Stephanie. We don't start chats off talking shit about people and fucking going off on people and like, we're gonna, you know, whatever, fight with one another. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna mute for a second. So apparently, FOD just fucking was like half-ass doxing me. Renee. Lad. Oops. Listen, I'm done playing games, okay? People are gonna fuck with me. I'll fuck with you right back. Caslin, it's Tiffany. Okay, I hope so. I hope so. Okay. I guess not. You know, I don't know. I can't make everybody happy. I don't know what to say. I just think it's time. We need the three of you to stay together. The words are just words. When saying hurtful things to each other, you guys can get past it. Tiffany, Marie, Shelly, you know what? And I'm just like, it might not work out, and that's, well, I have to deal with that when the time comes. I just don't. I don't even know what the fuck to say anymore. Like, it is what it is. You know, if I have to deal with it, I have to deal with it. I'm not fucking like I said, I didn't come here to fucking fight with people. So I just want everybody to know that my chat, if you don't want to fucking pick sides, don't want to fucking fight, everybody's welcome in here. I've always tried to keep my chats open to anybody who wants to come in here and be fucking peaceful and just fucking talk about life and bullshit. It's the most I could do. You know? I mean, I've gotten to the point on here now where I don't even fucking go into other people's chats anymore and now I probably won't even go into the fucking chats of my own friends because it's like, how do you do? everybody's gonna put you up and make you feel like you can't fucking go in people's chats or talk to this person or that person. I'm not playing that fucking game. So I probably won't be in any chats. Just saying. That's how I felt the last 24 hours. I'm like, now I can't go in anybody's fucking chat. I can't even fucking go on my own friend. Go in this chat, this person, go in that chat, then I'm gonna hurt this person's feelings. And I'm not fucking doing that. So I'm like, if you feel the same as I feel, you are welcome here. That's all I'm saying. We shouldn't have to pick sides. We shouldn't have to fucking pick between friends. We should be women. We're grown ass women, and we should be able to fucking move on and make up and fucking get past this, because at the end of the day, it's fucking YouTube, people. It's not real life. It's not fucking real life. All right, guys. I think with that, I'm going to end this. I'm going to fucking relax. Should I get attacked before I was in the chat? What happened, Alley Cat? I will come in your chats, Bam Bam, for sure. I didn't say not anybody's. I shouldn't have been like that dramatic about it, but today I felt like that. And I'm like, I can't go into anybody's chat. Like I literally before thought of fucking, should I just fucking delete my channel today? Maybe it's a good time. Like, or should I just stop doing live streams? Like, this is what was going through my brain today as this was going on. And I mean, maybe it's a little selfish for me to be thinking like, what am I going to do? Well, but I have to. I mean, it's me. I mean, I got to think of like, how am I going to handle this? How am I going to fucking talk about this? And then I see people in the chats, well, what's MM think? And I'm like, great. Well, I might as well address it now, because, you know, if I address it tomorrow or the next day, if I go live, people are going to want to know. And then I also thought it's probably a good idea to address it tonight so that things don't get fucking worse tomorrow, because they always get worse tomorrow. Things always get worse the next day in this fucking place, because people just don't know how to shut the fuck up and stop talking. So, you know, I said, maybe it's best for me to go tonight and do this. And I'm not going to fucking tell all the private shit that happens and who said what, because it's nobody's fucking business, because I consider these people my friends in real life. They're not just my friends on YouTube. Tiffany and me are friends in real life. We talk every day. We text each other in the morning. Laura, same thing. You know, I talk to Laura every fucking day. I text her all the time. Like, she's my friend. Like, I care about both of these people deeply. So it's like, they're my real life friends. And it's, I feel like our conversations and all that shit are not for everybody's fucking consumption and entertainment. And I've made that mistake before, and I'm not doing it again. Don't let hate drive you awfully. I won't, Bam Bam. Nothing's gonna, you know, ultimately, I'm not gonna delete my channel, obviously, because I wouldn't be here right now. But I was just like, what do I do? Do I shut down? Do I ignore this? Like, I'm like thinking in my head all day. Like, I wanted to cry. I'll be honest with you guys. I wanted to fucking sit down and cry and hide my head under a fucking blanket and just not even deal with this today. Because, like, you know, and I don't know if people understand this. Like, I was just telling somebody this the other day. Like, I am finally starting to feel like myself again after losing my mom. I went through all this shit with my family, right? My mom died. I went through her illness, and like that was just the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my whole entire life. And I thought it couldn't get any worse, right? Because like, what could be worse than your fucking mom being sick, watching her suffer, right, with an illness and then dying? And I'm not saying this for people to feel bad for me. I'm just trying to explain what happened in the last couple of years of my life, you know? And then it's like she died, and then I had to go through all this shit, fighting with my brother and his wife, and then all this shit through trying to settle her estate and, you know, do what we had to do to like, I like close her existence out, which sounds so fucked up, but that's what you're doing when you're settling an estate. You're basically closing somebody's existence out, you know, on paper. It's so fucked up, right? And then like I had a year to recover from all that, and I'm just starting to feel like my fucking self again. Like I'm just starting to feel like, a little more normal. Like I'm back into my, like I want to do things. Like I brought my son to the aquarium yesterday, and I'm doing things because like I did not feel like doing anything for fucking a good 2-3 years. I couldn't even fucking move. I was paralyzed. And it's like, sometimes this fighting and the stress on here does get to be a little too much for me sometimes. It's like, so today to see people that I care about fighting, I'm like, I don't want to deal with this again. Like, I don't want to deal with this. But like, I have to for you guys. Well, I have to for myself too, but I have to for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, too. So, and the people that come in my chats and the people here and everybody, like, I have to deal with this. So it's like, I don't know. I just don't want to I don't want to deal with it. So I don't know what to do at this point. Because you know what I learned too in the last couple of years? You can't fucking make everybody happy. You just fucking can't. You can't. Can't make everybody happy. You're always going to piss somebody off, right? You're always going to hurt somebody's feelings when you have to choose between people. And I'm so sick of having to choose between people on here. I'm sick of it. I'm fucking done. I don't want to choose. Yeah, Goldie, plus losing my brother, plus my aunts, my fucking family that I depended on for my whole life. I didn't want to fight with my family, but like, at the same time, I had to stand up for myself, like, and my mom, more importantly, not me, my mom. So, my life for the last 3 years was like not even a life. I wasn't living. I was fucking barely existing. Okay. Like barely existing. And I finally feel like a person again, somewhat, and I really thank you guys on here for that. You guys have really helped me in so many ways that you probably don't even know. And it's like, I don't want to have to fucking now give this up. I'm not giving this up. Like, I came here to help people, and I'm going to continue that. Hold on a second. Polka dot, I'm all right. I'll be all right. I've gotten through, harder things. I just like, cause this is out of my control. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of sucks when things are out of your control. Cause like, I can't tell Tiffany how to feel. I can't tell Laura how to feel. I can't tell anybody how to feel. I could only feel how I want to feel. And that's it. You do what your heart tells you to do. You had a great channel where we could come and talk and share. It was a great place to be. See, Adacor, I don't want you to say it was. I want you to say it is a great place to be. So, hopefully we could get back to that and get back to fucking laughing and just having a good time. The bitches only have like 80 in there because they're boring. Yeah, exactly. Who? Baby Blues. Well, maybe they'll have more because I'm about to end this. Please don't. You help more than you know. Oh, Mercedes girl, I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here for all you guys. Ignore block. Exactly. I love your channel. It's still great. Please, thank you. You three ladies are unique and entertaining. Go eat some ice cream and chill. Forget this for a few hours. That's what I'm talking about, Bam Bam. That's the only thing I'm going to do. Oh, fuck. I finished all my ice cream last night. Well, maybe I'll have an ice pop because I have some of those left. And I know how many people love when I eat my ice pops. Anyway, yeah, on that note, I'm definitely going to take Bam's advice there. Go watch Jodi Arias and do dance at the screen. Thank you, Bam. Here's got a weekend of content. Enjoy it. Now it won't last. Yeah, it won't. And I know it can be. I wouldn't be checking back as much as we did if I didn't believe that. Thank you, Radicor. I appreciate that. This is like being married. Mean girls that way. Exactly, Samantha. Oh, thank you, Tori. I may not say a lot. I've been with you from the beginning and I'm not going anywhere. You have a good heart and you're funny, loyal. The world needs more like you. Thank you, Tori. I appreciate that. Thanks, Desiree. You three all have a lot to bring to YouTube. You're all unique in your own way. You're all headstrong. We are here to support as we always have. So all I'm asking, guys, just think about the people because it's not just about us anymore. It's about everybody. So, all right. With that said, I'm going to be all right. I'm just like a little stressed out, but I'm sure I'll be fine. I will talk to you guys soon. I'll be back. Not going anywhere. Love all you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you guys for all the super chats. And just thank you for hanging out. Thank you for listening. And I'll see you guys next time in the next one. I'll be back. All right, guys. Have a good night. Everybody go eat some ice cream. All right, I'm out.